up? It's Paul from Guitar World, and today we're going to be looking at an exciting new amp from Lava Music, the Lava Studio. Now, I know there's plenty of influencers and unboxing videos out there that show you this brand new Lava Studio, but I figured what better way to take you through this than have someone from Lava here with me to put the finer points on it. So I have Sean from Lava Music.
Awesome. Good to be here.
All right, Sean, great to have you. The first thing, of course, about the Lava Studio for me is just the look of it. To me, it provides style, form, and function. So if you really want a kind of amp that kind of blends in with your setting in your room, this thing really does it.
The goal really is to make any space, like you said, like your own personal music studio, right? So I mean, pretty much it's got speakers here in the front. We got a 13-inch display, which makes it big enough for you to use at a distance while like sitting at it. So when you open it, this is going to be your first screen, home screen. If I'm connected to Spotify via Bluetooth, I can play music.
Right.
This does fold down. It's an 80 degrees, I believe it is. So it almost comes straight up. You definitely don't want to put it down and put, wine glasses on top of it.
I would discourage that.
Yeah, but it looks great in honestly any place in your house.
That's fantastic.
And it's super functional.
Obviously, you can change all the settings, and there's a whole menu of that where you can pretty much put anything you want.
Upload some family pictures and put a picture of your kid on it.
Right. Every time you have an amp, you want to bring somewhere, you got to kind of find a place for it. But this comes with the stand, and here's the actual unit itself. And it just mounts on it, and you can just pretty much put it anywhere. And if you need to stand up and play with it, this is a retractable, and you can like...
Right. Gets pretty tall, gets pretty low,
It gets pretty low and pretty tall, right. So you have all the means to do that. But let's talk about the sound. So here we have that touch screen, and here's our signal path of an amp, right?
Absolutely. Really familiar, right?
Yep.
Most people have seen all this before. Yeah. Here's this one I made like real quick last night. It's kind of a shreddy, high gain type of a sound. Digital delay, reverb, amp, which pairs with the cab automatically. We can see all that here. Yeah. Bit of a tube screamer, and then a noise gate as well. So when you're playing, I'll actually turn the effects on and off so you can have like a quick sound demo. Yeah.
Okay. Ibazi, I like it. So far, so good. Yeah. It sounds really good. That's a nice shreddy...
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see what I was doing. Like, you can just swipe up and down and turn them on and off.
Turn on the effects on and off. That's cool.
Do it here as well. And if you want to experiment with pedal placement, you can easily just
move it.
Drag and drop them around, which I think makes it really nice for people that just want to experiment with patches.
And then you have a nice big screen just when you need to tweak or just make edits just by, right? It's just moving your finger.
Absolutely. Just
drag it.
So you can set it so it's just a swipe up or down, or a full rotation of how the knob actually works.
Right. If I want to put the mod over here, and the back of the signal chain, or I want it up front, obviously you get to hear how that sounds, whether it sounds pretty good or bad or whatever, or indifferent. So, but that's kind of cool adding. So like this is at the back of it. You can hear how pronounced. Let's say we move this. I'm going to move it all the way to the front. Go back now.
Got to do that one with the phaser, right?
Got to do it with the phaser, right? But yeah, you get the idea. It's like, so that sounds more traditional, but very cool nonetheless, like the way that you can basically hear how these effects really sound in different parts of the signal chain. And then, of course, you have the opportunity to use up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 effects at the same time?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. We wanted to get the most out of having a 13-inch screen, so we did make the amps a little bit bigger. Every amp itself has a different voicing because the gain stages are different. You know, this has your treble, middle, bass, volume, right? Whereas if we're using something that's more based off of like a Victory,
right?
And it's set up the way that there's two different gain stages,
right?
Adds a presence, whereas the Orange doesn't have that. So
yeah, I mean, that's another great sounding amp right here. Yeah, I mean, so right off the bat, the sounds are really, really good on this. How many effects are in this at the moment?
Currently at this point in time, and it's going to be updated, I think there's around 40 or so. And then amps, there should be around 30 we can see. So here.
So you can swipe through all the different.
Has most of the standard iconic amp sims inside of it.
If you know your amps, you know pretty much what you're getting.
And here's a bluesy one, kind of tune screamer, light reverb on it.
Yeah, really nice. Ah, that's cool.
Like a reverse delay on it.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Something that I personally like. I'm a big fan of Jack White's guitar playing, actually.
All right.
Mod, pitch shift. Then we need some gain on it. Tube screamer should be good.
Probably can't hear, but that low end, you really feel it thumping on the floor for that.
I mean, we have bass amps inside of it. It's meant to be a full-range speaker.
Yeah.
That's why we call it the Lava Studio, not just the Lava amp, is because like when you have a studio, you've got studio monitors, full range of sound. Guitar amps, guitar range frequency, right? And it's kind of hard to find 2 in 1.
You're able to plug all the instruments in it and really just use it as a studio.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Preset library, these are made in-house. We're going to be updating these and changing some of them. But yeah, I mean, we've got it split up kind of by genre. So if you want to go heavy metal, you're going to have some heavier sounds, of course, right? Drop D, crunch. A little more tighter. Super scoop.
Yeah, super scoop.
And then let's go clean funk. But yeah, this is where all of like your in-house presets are at. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Quick access, easy access, and this is where you would then have the
ones.
This is
where you store your presets. Is there any point where you would be able to, or Lava will be creating something like foot switchable functionality?
Absolutely. So with our other guitars, we do have these wireless Bluetooth pedals that connect to our like Lava Mi4 guitar.
Right.
Use it like a looper, change your effects, and this is something that we're already working on for the Lava Studio. The idea is going to be make this pedal assigned to one button, wireless, tap it, turns the pedal on and off.
That's great.
Quite simple to do.
Wow, that's great.
You know what I think could be fun is just showing how quick it is to make a new preset. So what type of sound do you think you would like to play with?
So let's do something like a cleanish type of
Like a cleanish.
Fender.
What type of modulations you want? Anything? Because this is just a straight clean sound, amp and cab.
Okay.
So it should have a nice crispy.
Yeah, nice. Just a very nice solid bass tone over there. And then we can add,
A little compressor.
Why
You can
not?
see how easy it is just to add stuff in and create a sound.
add a little bit of a. Wow.
Give you a little.
Little reverb. And say if I don't like that, I can change, like the cab, I can pick from a bunch of cabs.
Yep.
On this, so let's hear, because that one's automatically paired to that one, right?
Right, the Fender to the Fender speaker.
So let's try, say, one of a lava cab. I'll try this here and see what happens. There we go. A little more mid-range. But you definitely hear that big bass here, like almost like a 412, which is what it's emulating. That's very cool too. Let me go add like a drive here really quick. All right, I like that. Now we create a sound. I can save this.
Right.
By
save it, just X out, and then it's saved right there.
And it's there, and then I can rename it when I go to the settings up here.
Yeah.
But now that we have that, now let's get into a lot of the different functions this Lava Studio can do. Like, so here we have Lava.
Lava Plus. So I want you to have fun today with it. How many people spend hours just watching YouTube jam tracks, right?
Yes.
So we wanted to make it all in one, to use a cliche, you know? So we have a bunch of backing tracks that our team at Lava actually makes.
Yep.
And we take requests from people too, of different styles, genres, keys, whatever it might be.
Right. So
here's a very standard blues rock one.
An A, right?
An A. Right away, please.
Now, if I want to now go back and kind of like match the volume of the amp, so I go back to this.
There's two ways to do it. You can go back, or we can just go into it. And like I was saying, like we want to make it very simple to use. So in the bottom left corner of your backing tracks interface, you can very quickly just open your amp back up. We noticed the volume was a little bit off, right? Turn it down a little bit. Something like that.
That's about right.
Sit out.
Save
it. Then I'm back to where I started here. So you have your backing tracks and your amps and everything all in the same place.
All in one place right here.
Yeah.
So then I can just tap that and I'm in there.
Yep. See the chords as well.
Very cool.
Nice.
So yeah, this is a great thing, especially if you're just sitting around on the couch and you just want to just mindlessly or really concentrate on getting, a nice groove playing over all these things. Yeah, it's great. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just gonna pick a random one.
Right.
Just drums at a set BPM, which you can change.
And you can change the BPM, right? That's also very cool.
Speed it up a little bit. It's like a multi-track looper, right?
Yep.
In the settings, you can make it so it automatically records your next track.
Right.
Or you record one track and then play over top of yourself.
Yep. So it's like you basically set the groove and then play over the top. I'm not sure I can play on this track, but.
Then you record it and you can layer
and start layering
multiple tracks on top of it. If you want, you can go inside of it, change the color to make it more clear to see, and then also adjust the levels of everything.
Right.
And of course, post it.
Right, it goes right to the Lava app.
Yeah.
Which I have. And then you can share it with a whole bunch of the community of Lava users as well.
See,
and you can see all that.
Already recording music on it.
There we go. So there is a bunch bunch of Lava users using
Already, yeah.
already there.
Yep.
So what does Respond Improv right next to it?
Respond Improv goes with improv. So pretty much it's backing track, right? So I can record myself playing a jam track, 16 bars, 8 bars, whatever it is, upload it. Other people can see that track that I recorded over it, and
play
then
on it.
jam along with me.
See.
So if I have a studio and I'm in another part of the world,
Yeah.
and you have one, I can like actually like almost send you a song. We
That's
can
so cool.
co-jam with
So
each
we
other.
can, yeah, we can almost like collaborate on the same song.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
It's cool for like ideas too, because you'll hear somebody play like something over a chord progression that you've been playing over, but you never really thought of it before.
Right.
And when you have a global community of people doing that,
That's fantastic.
pretty inspiring. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see with all the loops, there's just so many genres that you can choose from, and it's a small little bite-sized, you know, basic loop that you can just really, you know, make just quick little melodies, which I always dug. What about the lessons feature over here?
Pretty self-explanatory. Video lessons, interactable tabs inside of it.
So what he just played now is going to come up on tab, right?
Yes.
That's the lick he plays.
Yep.
So I have that all there. So again, there's that lesson portion of the Lava Studio that, you know, it's just great as a learning tool.
We have a DAW inside of it. So you can have a blank project,
Okay.
nothing, but you can also import one of those drum tracks. So let's just use the first one that comes up. Change your BPM, your bars of the drums.
Okay. And there it is. Okay.
Now you have your pretty familiar interface, right? We're just going to keep it short.
Okay.
If you wanted to, you could add a bass. We don't necessarily recommend it, but you could plug a microphone into it as well.
Oh,
it's a full
kind
range
of thing. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a full range speaker, so it supports like all instrument frequency ranges, not just guitar, which is why we call it the studio, you know? And we have our quick access to our
all the
sounds here.
Sounds, right.
So you want to try to record something?
I'll try.
See what happens. And then hopefully the volumes are equal. If not, we can just adjust it.
So now and then you can play back and hear how awful I was just there. Oh, and then you can control the volume from there?
Right. I mean, it's really basic. We're still in the process of working on it, but the main thing is just to give you something where you can like visually see your tracks that you're recording, lay things down, add a couple different instruments, use the drum tracks, not use the drum tracks, and just have something that you can then save or export to whatever format you want to be and save it. So if I save it, it's now saved into my Lava Cloud.
Lava Cloud, right. Okay.
So you have your audio files, pictures, videos.
Yep.
Kind of going along with this, it's a very interesting feature. If you have the Lava Plus app on your phone, and then you upload a MP3 or whatever file, music file into it, sync it, you can then go back into the mini DAW where we have this AI stem separation.
Okay.
So you upload whatever song.
Your song, right.
Separates all the tracks. So your vocals, your bass, your guitar, your drums can all come out so that you can mute them, turn the volume up, and mix and mess around with the song as well.
Wow.
Which is inside of the mini DAW
And then,
as
of
well.
course, if I wanted to export it to, say, someone who I'm collaborating with, they can inject their track into that same stem.
Absolutely.
Right? Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have import backing tracks here and import from the Lava Cloud, and import Groove. That's great. There's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah. I especially like that when you're inside the DAW, you can like change your amps and effects pretty quickly. So it does give you that studio effect. Whereas if you just want to set it up and jam, you've got an amp.
You got an amp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's so nice about it. It's like you're pretty much just ready to go off the bat. But I just love the form of this is really nice. And that, of course, it sounds great, and it's just simple. Just basically the on-off volume, your input jack, headphone in. Now, if I wanted to do wireless headphones, like for example, does this support that necessarily?
So it does have Bluetooth support. So if I'm connected to my phone, I can play, Spotify outside of it. Right now, it's not able to do, but that's something that we're working on, along with a lot of other things. I'm sure people are going to be like, what about the pedal? How do I control it? Yeah. All these are different things that we're currently in the process of design and manufacturing. And also, it has a Type-C, so it can double as an interface, too, if you plug it straight into your computer.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What do we have over here?
So you found the settings.
Okay.
Area. So pretty much you can clone it. You can copy the preset and then edit it, copy-paste type of video. rename it,
Yep.
gesture settings, which I personally love. It's a really simple thing, but these tiny details make it easier for
Okay.
people to use. So if it's on rotate mode, then you actually have to rotate your finger like this, where if it's
Oh.
on slide mode, then you pretty much put your finger on it and then I
And
can
go up
slide
and down. Oh, that's
So
interesting. I didn't
depending
know
on
that.
how you want to use it, it makes it a little more easy. I
So-
prefer sliding. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, and I didn't know that. Auto cab and reactive light.
Auto cab, very simple. Pretty much when you change your amp, the cab syncs to it automatically.
Okay.
Whereas like if you turn it off, the cab will stay the same as it was before you
I
switched the
gotcha.
amp.
Interesting. Okay.
Then reactive light. So if you play,
Oh, I see.
shows you that the amp is powered through
I
and
see.
working.
I'm playing. That's nice.
Yes. So you can turn it on and off, do whatever you want.
Cool.
Always trying to find where we can add some sprinkles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, what is it when it has DSP, 86% DSP? That tells you how much the processor is being used?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. BPM, and then like any
Sure.
plug-in multi-effects, you can tap tempo it.
Tap
That
tempo.
way, when I go to my delay, for example, and I want to have it set to the BPM, eighth notes triplets, you can
Right.
automatically sync
Do
it to the
that.
BPM of the song or whatever it is that you're playing.
Fantastic. There's an advanced settings here, right?
Mhm.
So if I tap that, you have additional tweaking of the parameters, or I guess a different view screen on how you want to.
Yeah, so it's like the UI changes a bit, but it's because there's some settings inside of the amps that we want to give people the ability to control if they really want to.
Right.
Don't need to, so it's not the first one that pops up, but you can see here, you got the lead clean, off bright, the high shelf filter, the
Yeah.
resonance, along with like a more detailed knob setting parameters.
Right. Yeah. Basically, when you go back to that, this is more like looks more authentic, like a real thing. And then,
Right.
but if you want more of that cleaner, quick edit mode or look, that's where you want to be. Where's the tuner? If I want a tuner, oh, is that right over there?
Oh yeah, well, guitar players don't always like to tune their guitar, so we actually hit it in many locations. We got the tuner here in your preset interface,
Ah, there we go.
and you can mute, unmute, whatever you want to do. You can also, if you want
Oh,
to,
set
if you want to tune to 432, you can.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, you have access here, kind of your quick tools, tuner, metronome.
Oh, quick settings. Okay. Yep.
I think it's important to mention this. We have spatial sound, so if you're using it like a Bluetooth speaker,
Uh-huh.
you can open it up and creates more of a stereo effect, and you
I
can
see.
choose how much of that you want. It has a global EQ,
I see.
pretty simple to understand. Graphic equalizer here,
Yep.
and also an advanced where you can, that clicking sound that you're hearing?
Yes.
I can turn that off.
Oh.
And then right now we're going line out. I can make it so you don't hear the amp. So it's more like a head now going into a stereo
see.
system. So if you
Oh,
are
I
using
see.
it live, you can cancel out the sound of the speaker inside of here. And of course, the instrument input gains, the output gains, all
Right.
of that can be adjusted inside of
Right.
the sound settings.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So there you have it. The Lava Studio by Lava. And I have Sean here. Thank you for taking me through this. There's so much more that you can do with it. And I'm sure we scratched just the surface. But the great thing is that Lava continually updates their software. So you're always getting the latest and greatest with their products. And especially Lava Studio, you're going to find a lot more coming very soon. This thing is really just a self-contained studio and practice tool and just guitar amp. It works from different instruments, from bass to acoustic, obviously electric guitar. So as I mentioned before, it's self-contained. You have everything that you could possibly need, and there'll be more to come. Definitely check it out.